living with it is obviously not very pleasant, shall I say. I have some bad days and good days. So, living with PSP, which I'm now living with it, how long, Eileen? 3 years? 3 years. Yet it's gotten more difficult in the last year. It probably has impacted me quite a bit. The fact that my mobility is so poor, that is major. I'm now more or less in the wheelchair everywhere we go now. I can't walk, as I just say, the length of myself anymore. So that has a big impact, I must say. Probably the biggest.
Well, it's changed our life completely, that we have to think about where we're going. And we live by the clock for tablets some lot every 3 hours, and then before meals and after meals. His early signs again were falling, but when he fell, he went down like a sack of potatoes, that he had no power in his body. It wasn't just falling, he had no power. Therefore, you weren't able to get him up. You couldn't move his arms or his legs. He had to be lifted back up. And then 2 minutes out, he never remembered. He never knew he fell. He fell here in the house a couple of times, but one particular was a bad one, and he went off in the ambulance. The ambulance and the fire brigade and the whole lot were here. And he went off, and he knew nothing about it the next day. He didn't know how he ended up in the hospital. But that's how it was.
1, 2, and 3. Here. Come back again another bit. Back. Now, ready, steady.
But we bought a house down in Wexford with the intention of latter time to move down there permanently. But we found that wouldn't work because, number one, I fell down there and had to go ring the ambulance, and they took quite a time to get there rather. So we decided that wouldn't work. You know, you're out of reach, whereas here they're literally up the road. You know, so that's put a stop to that idea.
We had 2 years of them searching to try and decide what was the matter with them. The doctors and that didn't know about it until we started, but we're getting good attention in Beaumont Hospital. Then we have to fall back on Blanchardstown Hospital, that nobody there knows anything at all about it. There's not enough open knowledge out there. Anybody you speak to never heard of it. It's just not known enough, so it has to be much more publicised.